Well, here at Cable Congress, one thing we haven't talked about very much is marketing, and cable operators have been very good at it, at least they have been in the past. One word that springs to mind is that of bundle, and a man that can tell me all about it is Paul Farrell, the Vice President of Commercial at Virgin Media here in Ireland. So, the bundle, is it dead?
In short, no, but it's evolving, and it's evolving for a number of reasons. I think TV and content and new operators like Netflix and Amazon are distorting that traditional kind of TV aspect of the bundle, and customers want to have a bit more choice as to how they get that content. Connectivity is, I suppose, core to Virgin Media, and that's where we lead here in Ireland. But that's again getting disrupted by new players coming in and piggybacking on wholesale networks. So connectivity is taking a bit of a shift, and then that voice element, which was traditionally the home phone 10 years ago, is being disrupted because mobile has become part of the bundle. So the core bundle about voice, content and connectivity is as strong as it ever was. I think the shift really is, where can cable operators add any real value and build an experience that means something to the customer and the household, not just in terms of how we add products and services on top of what we have already. And that's where I think Virgin Ireland particularly has put a strong focus on leading on the experience and growing the bundle based on that, rather than just adding new services into the mix.
Talk about the bundle in terms of the TV offering, because obviously that's main reason, or at least it once was, why people would come to you for a service. How's that evolving, given that you've got all these OTT services?
It's evolving quite rapidly, and I think we relaunched Virgin TV back in 2017, and one of the cornerstones of that, we were the first operator in Europe to include Netflix within the bundle. It was on the platform, you could access it dynamically, and that resonated really strongly with our customers. But equally from a marketing point of view, it kind of said, look, we recognize this is what customers want, we recognize Netflix could be a competitor, but let's come together and deliver the right experience for our customers. So that was probably the first stage of evolution in our world. That's moving forward, where we're lucky to have own a TV station here in Ireland, TV3. So we're able to kind of window, present, kind of exclusively deliver content through dynamic delivery and our own platform that allows us to stand out again above that traditional TV offering. So it's evolving quite quickly. I think there's a number of challenges. I think content providers, again, need to think a little bit differently about how they offer and license content into traditional platforms. They've made a big leap with Hulu and Amazon and Netflix, but they still treat the platform providers very much on geographic rights, time-based rights, rights that don't play into that OTT, IP world. So that's where we're at a little bit of a disadvantage, and that's why the Netflix partnership worked really well for us.
Is that why you're trying to avoid just being a commoditized product? You're just the pipe that brings an internet signal into the home that then all these other OTT services kind of squat on, but you don't see any revenue from?
Yeah, and I think there's lots of parallels. If you look at the software world, Cisco found itself in that space quite a while ago. They were seen as the plumbing behind the internet, but it was very hard for them to add on top of that. You could look at mobile. 10 years ago, mobile was where it was all going. Mobile is now very much commoditized, and they're struggling and trying to reverse into connectivity. So in our world, the connectivity really enables everything. The danger for us is that customers don't really value that, and equally we're not presenting that value in the right way to our partners like Netflix and other people who need that connectivity. And particularly when you look at developments in IoT and what's happening with Hive and what's recently happened with Ring, they all need that connectivity. And in our world, we're seeing twice as many devices connect year on year in a home. We're seeing our capacity and speed usage grow by 50-60% year on year. So we're continuing to invest to improve that experience, but we really need customers to understand the role we're playing in that, and that's a gap at the moment, I'd agree.
So how are you marketing yourselves? Traditionally, I get an enormous number of leaflets through my door from Virgin Media. I have a barrage of adverts telling me how wonderful your service is and how I'll be able to get it at such and such a price and what I could get in part of this bundle. What do you think is going to happen marketing-wise going forward?
I think there's two things probably that are significant for us in terms of how we're marketing. The first bit is we need to think more about the customers we have, what they want, and think of them in terms of a connected home, not individuals who use a mobile, use broadband, use TV. So that's an evolution. That kind of changes how you build your propositions and how you market your existing customers, because again, telcos traditionally and utilities are always chasing the incremental ad, and that kind of can upset customers and create a discipline where they start to look around. So that's
just £5 more, you can have this.
Exactly, and that's where utilities and telcos have been particularly guilty for a long time of that. So big part of that is how do we value our customers? We've given 70% of our broadband base brand new routers free of charge to improve their experience, and that's triple the loyalty score within that base. We've invested in our TV content, as I said earlier. That's resonated really well with our customers. And mobile for us has been a really, we offer our customers the best deals on mobile, only to Virgin Media customers. So that's again a real way of saying, look, we value you, you're getting more because you're a customer, not just because we want to add loads more people into the mix. So that's a significant shift. The second part, I think, is how you partner and deliver propositions that are tailored. So again, not everybody wants 3 or 4 services in the home. We have students and renters who really just want a connected home. They want to be in control of what we do. So we can try and shoehorn everybody into that triple play, that 4-play world. And that's worked really well for us, where we've launched what we call a naked broadband service to that particular segment, and that's growing really 5-10% over the last 12 months. So tailoring, segmentation, understanding new customers and new markets, and focusing on existing customers and giving them some value to make them stay with us.
So one size doesn't fit all.
Exactly.
Paul Farrell, thank you very much.
Brilliant, thank you.
Hello, I'm James Wright. Thanks for watching Marketing Media Money. To check out more online videos, just click on the boxes, and don't forget to subscribe to the CNBC Live channel at the bottom of the screen.